In the year 2026, the debate over the greatest of all time is beginning to settle. But a new, more aggressive war has started in the data centers of football. We are no longer looking at the kings of the past. We are looking at the titans of the transition. On one side, we have the last Jogo Bonito, Neymar Jr., a man who turned the football pitch into a dance floor, a player whose gravity shifted entire defenses with a single flick of the ankle. On the other side, we have the human cheat code, Kylian Mbappe, a physical anomaly of pure speed, clinical efficiency, and the cold-blooded mentality of a digital assassin. Both wore the number 10. Both carried the weight of nations. But when you strip away the highlights and the social media noise, who actually wins the data war? Today, on FootyIQ, we are running the ultimate simulation. We are taking the absolute prime versions of both players and putting them through 5 grueling categories of analysis: technical mastery, physical output, big game mentality, playmaking IQ, and statistical longevity. This is not a fan debate. This is a breakdown of the code. Let's begin. We begin with technical mastery. In our 2026 database, Neymar Jr. stands as a statistical outlier. During his prime years at Barcelona and early PSG, Neymar wasn't just dribbling, he was manipulating space. In 2017, Neymar averaged 7.3 successful dribbles per 90 minutes. To put that in perspective, most elite wingers in the Premier League today average around 2.5. Neymar was playing a different sport. His ability to draw fouls is a defensive glitch. He wasn't just being tripped. He was forcing defenders into mistakes because his close control was so tight that the human brain couldn't react in time. Now look at prime Mbappe. His dribbling is built on velocity manipulation. While Neymar dances in tight spaces, Mbappe destroys you in the transition. His successful dribble rate is lower, around 3.8 per 90, but his progressive carries are higher. Mbappe moves the ball 40 yards down the pitch in the time it takes Neymar to do 3 step-overs. In the FootyIQ calculation, Neymar takes this category. Why? Because Neymar's technical floor was higher. He could solve a problem with zero space. Mbappe needs a gap to explode into. Neymar creates the gap. Category 2, clinical efficiency. This is where the Mbappe glitch becomes terrifying. If you look at the expected goals over performance, Mbappe is a machine. From 2018 to 2024, Mbappe consistently scored 25% more goals than the data suggested he should. His finishing is biological perfection. He doesn't just shoot, he solves the goalkeeper. He waits for the keeper to shift his weight by a single millimeter, and then he strikes. Neymar, however, was a volume scorer. He would take more shots from difficult angles. His goal-to-shot ratio was always slightly lower than Mbappe's. While Neymar would try the impossible chip or the near-post rocket, Mbappe would simply take the most efficient route to the back of the net. In the big game simulation, Mbappe's World Cup final hat-trick in 2022 remains the ultimate data point. To score 3 goals in the biggest match in human history requires a neural state that few players have ever reached. Neymar has the beauty, but Mbappe has the end program. In 2026, the data is clear. If you need 1 goal to save your life, you pick prime Mbappe. He levels the score. Now we enter the most misunderstood part of the data war, playmaking. Many fans think Mbappe is just a runner. The data proves he is a highly underrated passer, especially his trivela, crosses, and cutbacks. But when you compare him to prime Neymar, the gap is massive. Neymar Jr. is one of the few players in history who could occupy the number 10 and number 11 roles simultaneously. His expected assists, XA, during the 2015-2017 seasons were higher than most pure midfielders like Xavi or Iniesta. Neymar saw the third pass. the pass that leads to the assist. Mbappe is a gravity passer. He draws 3 defenders to him because of his speed, which leaves a teammate open for a simple ball. Neymar is a creative passer. He finds teammates who aren't even open yet. He predicts their movement before they make it. On your EliteBook i7, when you run the chance creation simulation, Neymar's nodes glow twice as bright as Mbappe's. He isn't just a winger, he is a playmaker who happens to play on the wing. FootyIQ gives this point to the Brazilian. We have reached the end of the simulation. 2 titans, 2 completely different philosophies of football. Neymar Jr. is the error in the matrix, a player who shouldn't be possible in a modern tactical world. He is pure expression, technical perfection, and creative chaos. Mbappe is the evolution of the species, a player designed for the 21st century, built on speed, efficiency, and a cold, winning mentality. So who wins the data war? If you want to be entertained, if you want to see the Jogo Bonito in its purest form, Neymar is your king. But if you are building a club to win every trophy for 10 years, if you want the billion-dollar brand that never breaks, the data points to Mbappe. But here is the final FootyIQ secret. We shouldn't be choosing. We should be thankful we existed in the timeline where these 2 shared a pitch. Because in the future of AI-driven football, we may never see another human player like Neymar again. Which Titan would you pick for your team? Let us know in the comments and back it up with data. Subscribe to FootyIQ to keep upgrading your football knowledge. Thanks for watching.